Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. What did we do last? We did random? No, we did Isaac last. Isaac last means Eden now. Okay. And that got us to 69, not the Lost, Eden. I shouldn't even hover over the Lost, man. It just makes it more likely we're going to fudge it up. We started with freaking Epic Fetus the Pony, Curse of the Labyrinth, no HP. This is very interesting, but also a little scary. MPKS 7 DCX. So in theory, this should be incredible, right? Oh my god, it's not Epic Fetus, it's Dr. Fetus. So in theory, this is actually incredibly dangerous. Okay. Fuck. Okay, thank god for that tinted rock. All might be forgiven in light of this tinted rock. Let's just blow this up and then we'll be on our merry way here. Takes 3 bombs to kill one of those nubs. Seems legit if you ask me. This is very interesting because I think that Dr. Fetus is a pretty bad item as of present. It works really nicely with Ipecac, works really nicely with, Bobby Bomb, like the homing bombs. Any bomb synergy is actually good, but it's kind of terrible by itself. I was really hoping this would be Epic Fetus, man. So this is going to be an interesting run, and we started with such low HP. The fact that we picked up, well, I mean, the extra keys are nice, I'll admit, but the fact that we picked up that extra Spirit Heart might end up being kind of a... I can't believe we made it out there. Might end up being a little bit of a defining feature of this run. You know, had we not found that early tinted rock, we might have been more or less screwed. Because we did, we might be totally fine. I got something in my mouth here. Give me a sec. What is up with all the keys? That's weird. Something just appeared in my mouth as I was talking. One of the cats dropped a deuce when I wasn't looking or something like that. Which is fine. I don't have to always be looking for them to drop a deuce. I'm just saying, you know, I would have appreciated some advance notice before they put it in my fucking mouth. For those of you who are not picking up on the joke there, the cats actually did not shit in my mouth. That would be, like, really nasty, and I would probably... Well, I don't know if I can stop the video because we're in the middle of the streak, but we do something about it, that's for sure. I kind of want to hit up our item rooms before we go to the shops. Or, sorry, before we go to the bosses. Crawl space would be nice as well. I don't really want a black market with such low HP, but the hope, of course, is that we'll end up picking up more HP before too long. We did have one Dr. Fetus run on the streak. It was a reroll that turned us into like that super powerful Dr. Fetus with what ended up being Ipecac, I think. So the bombs exploded on contact and also didn't hurt us. This might be awful. No, it makes no difference except giving us a Tears upgrade. Now, a Tears upgrade is actually not always the best thing with Dr. Fetus, in my limited experience, because I did go a long time without taking this item, since they nerfed the shit out of it in Rebirth, but some Tears Up I think is good. Oh, that's potentially solid. I'm really hoping for the Ipecac pickup. I believe Ipecac means that if bombs explode on contact, they don't hurt me, and they do extra damage. Like a lot of extra damage, I think. Man, these mobile enemies are annoying the shit out of me. It's also White Pony, not the Pony, as I originally said. Hot bombs, that's actually... They've got like a bounce animation for that? I would not have expected that. That's kind of funny. Why that bomb didn't explode into hot bombs is beyond me. Okay, pardon me? I'm a little confused here. Oh, that was a little dangerous. Where's my hot bombs? Do they really only work if I place the bomb myself? That's pretty fucked up, man. I was hoping for some dope bomb synergies here. Ah, that is pretty excellent. No matter how many keys we have, I'm always happy to get a few more. So, hot bombs may actually be terrible, but it does allow me to say, hot bombs! So I'd call it a wash at worst, basically. Another tinted rock back here. Yeah, absolutely, especially considering we have flat penny. 1 key for, well, in this case, 1 key, but HP is looking better. I actually, like, I'm not just bullshitting you, not that you would necessarily expect that I am, but I really am sort of lost for words here. I don't really know how to peg a run like this, you know? If we start like a regular kind of Eden run with a good spacebar item, I'm like, oh, our prospects look pretty good. But on this run, with an item I rarely take, don't understand or at least remember most of the synergies with, I'm very confused about like what the upside is, you know, what items I should take, what items I should avoid. So it should be a little bit of a wild ride here, and this is I mean, we can't have every run be a milestone, you know, I'm not that kind of guy, but 70 is a milestone. It just happens to be next to 69, which for some people is a bigger milestone because it's a number associated with the culture of our streams and videos and whatnot. But It's a very interesting situation. We haven't taken red heart damage. Oh, this is good. I'm so sorry, donation machine. You've been so kind to me, and I'm gonna shit all over your dick here, but I gotta get this, and I would love... Oh, I didn't even see this money over here. Extra keys? Yeah, I don't mind it. I would love to get the 9-volt as well. It's not super relevant with, I don't really want that right now. It's not super relevant with our current choice of spacebar item, but that could change pretty quickly. I wasn't even paying attention to this, really, but there is a chance of us getting a deal with the devil on this floor. Oh, that's so close to... Oh, my God. Every single one paid out with a key, I think. That does not happen very often. I'm very sorry to do this, donation machine, but while we're here, I might as well get that then. And we keep getting more keys in the process. Guppy's tail would be amazing here. But yeah, this is our deal with the devil floor because it's an XL floor, so we're going to give it the old college try here. Try to time our shots appropriately. That's the really difficult part of using... lovely. The really difficult part about using Dr. Fetus in a situation like this is actually timing the shots right. We could... You know what we're going to do? We're just going to place a regular bomb. And then we're going to try to get him to jump into it. And that worked lovely. It went nicely. Let's put it that way. Are you a wizard? Does not affect our bombs. Good to know. Bad gas? Pretty fly. Let's not take this until we finish this off. I think we got pretty lucky that we didn't end up fighting any of the, you know, truly heinous bosses that we possibly could have fought here. Why, I was about to get closer there. Not a good idea. Yo, jump on me, man. Boom, 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 boom. Does something. Jump on it. Seriously, though. Yeah, that... Hot bombs, man. A surprisingly good pickup, even if it's bullshit that it doesn't work in conjunction with our actual, regular bombs. We have to take something. Yeah, so we have to take something in addition to Guppy's collar, I'd say. So we'll take Guppy's collar. Let's juice it up. No, let's not juice it up. We'll take Headless Baby along with it. Let's take our pill now just to see. Cool, that's fine. Let's get out of here. Well, no, let's look for a second... It's not going to be there, but let's look for a second secret room if we can find one. There's a penny there. We'll go back for it. I would very much like to get another Eternal Heart here, or another HP via an Eternal Heart. And honestly, we gotta, I think, put in all the effort that we... Oh, that would have been so nice if that were Guppy. But we gotta put in as much effort as possible to really ball out of control on this run, because I have no idea how it works. I don't understand it. Got another key out of that, of course. You know, we can probably slow down on the key farming just a little bit here. Cool. We got a Guppy item. We got Headless Baby. We have Deal with the Devil President. We got the toothpicks. Pills that were not very good. Well, one of them was 48-hour energy. We also got a pretty fly. So pills that were okay, I guess. But mostly, we're still hoping on those truly amazing items that maybe will... Ooh, you don't die in one hit. I forgot about that. That will hopefully show up a little bit later. I believe that Dr. Fetus scales with our damage, so... Man, for these guys not to die in one bomb is just ridiculous. But... we're going to take a lot of damage here. We should just... I'm not going to say accept it, but we should recognize that we're going to take a lot of damage and then act accordingly, if you know what I mean, because there's nothing worse than being unprepared for a kind of run and not, you know, building yourself appropriately or setting proper expectations. And we could easily set improper expectations. It looks like our damage is awesome. It's actually terrible. But potentially great chances for the future, but also... You know, it's very easy to hit ourselves. I think it's fair to say that our damage is not good enough to justify the negative aspect of it, which is that we're going to hurt ourselves with it all the freaking time. I mean, 3 bombs to kill one of those guys is just ridiculous. Rusted Key, at some point, will be a better choice than Flat Penny, I think. The question is whether or not that time is now. And I don't know. The answer might be yes. We already have 24 keys. I'm actually surprisingly okay with this. I like Little Chad, and oh, this is actually pretty good timing here. I like Little Chad decently enough in general, and especially when I'm going to be lower on HP, I think it's justifiable. I'm totally okay with this. I feel like that maybe... Well, I think we're better off with Flat Penny, because we already basically have unlimited chests that we can open, in a way. Like, we're not going to need... 17 might as well be unlimited in the same way that, you know, $1 billion might as well be $6 billion if we're just talking about getting my rent paid on time, you know? Like, if we're just talking about opening chests, it's not an issue. So, I almost feel like this is better... Because it actually generates more keys, and keys are more flexible than free golden chests, if you know what I mean. Like, I can open double key rooms with them, I can give them to key beggars, etc., etc. So I'd rather have more keys and then also pay, you know? Would you rather get free meals at KFC or get paid like $500,000 a year so you can just buy whatever you want there anyway, you know? I mean, it's not fully, that's not a, I'm twisting the analogy to work in my favor. However, that's my principle behind it. But people may disagree with that. They're both really good trinkets. I just think this one is maybe a little better, but the odds are that it's probably not going to matter either way. At some point, we're going to want Rusted Key. Now, if we get Guppy's Tail and Mom's Purse, I would so love to get the Master of Unlocking or the Lockpick, and I would like Nuns Have It, to be honest with you, and the other option, Rusted Key, so that we can get more chests and open them for free as well. That could be really good. Really hoping on a deal with the devil here. We're still in a fine situation HP-wise. I'm saving my bombs because they're kind of necessary for our boss fights, honestly. Just get in there, drop one quickly, and then get the hell out. That's also my strategy for using public bathrooms when necessary, especially if they're located in a park or something like that. Like, that is just... I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Okay, we got a double polycephalus. Yes, yes. Oh, perfect. I tricked him. I got him to pop up right inside of the hot bomb fire. Check it and see. You got a fever and you got fucked by me. Okay, I don't know. That sounds like a doctor taking advantage of his patients. I am the greatest user of hot bombs of all time. I think the extra damage is good, so I'm happy to have it. I'm a little nervous about our HP. We'll go get that money. Don't you fear. Hot bombs, check it and see. The only reason that the streak hit 70. Come on, baby, please give me HP, cause it's hot bombs, hot bombs. You like that little, you know, I call that the deflection shot. It's not really, you know, Marv Albert's not picking up that one for his TNT broadcasting, but you get the idea. So, what do we need on this whole fantastic situation here? Well, clearly we actually are, like, we did get a damage up because we're killing them in one hit, whereas previously it did take two. We need, semi-desperately, a really good deal with the devil item. Would help out a lot. We also need more HP. These are, you know, the ingredients that you need on every run. So I guess it's like, I'm not getting too bent out of shape about it just yet. But we're a little bit more behind, I think, than we would be on an average run with these items. I want to blow this up. And that was a terrible decision. Huh. Okay. We've been to item room and shop. I'm not sweating boss rush. Boss rush is like the 15th thing on my list of things to do today with respect to this run. Much more interested in survival. We know we have 2 48-hour energy pills. I really do not want to use them with White Pony, because as you can probably tell from my performance thus far, I don't really value White Pony as an active item that much. It's not bad necessarily, I just think it's not very good. I'd rather have hot bombs, hot bombs. Fantastic. Well, we're out of this floor. If there's a Spirit Heart for sale, we should pick it up. We can blow up our donation machine again and get Nuns Have It. Maybe we will. I mean, we kind of... That's what the donation machine is there for right now, as far as I'm concerned, is really just pushing our luck. You know, giving us a better chance. And this is fine, this is fine. We're going to keep it as is, because I would like a chance at an arcade on the next floor. I don't think we'll find a crawl space, but it's semi-economical here to do it. Let's give it a shot. Gives us good bomb practice as well. That one's pretty solid. Okay, well, we really got to find a Spirit Heart early if possible. Certainly, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to wait. Certainly, a little nervous about our overall HP standing right now, and our overall, you know, killability, but it's not an industry term, so to speak, but we're still hanging in there. I think we've played relatively well. We haven't hit ourselves too much, and that's all I can really ask for on a run like this, where I'm using an item that I haven't really experienced all that much myself. Oh, I just did that as a lark, but it worked out. Make sure to get in, get out, pick up no extra keys is what I meant to say there, of course. That judgment I think I will try to play it because I want HP. I was thinking, like, we should wait to play it until after we, I thought maybe second secret room. We should wait to play it until after we see if we get a deal with the devil. But now I've got the causality twisted. Not playing a judgment does not give you a better deal with the devil chance. It's only exploding the judgment and therefore not playing it that gives you the better chance. Okay, I'm fucking this one up something fierce. Please? Please? Gotta be pretty quick on the draw there. That should do it. One more, two more, that's okay. It's gonna be a slow run, and I think honestly we just have to accept that. This should be good, if we could actually get them exploded. Thank you, Rainbow Baby. I appreciate all your support. You're too good to me. Well, I didn't really want counterfeit pennies, so I think overall this worked out relatively well. There's our boss room. Little scary to go to the boss room with so little in the way of, like, spirit heart protection in case we do take 2 deal with the devil items, but, you know, who dares wins, man. Who fucking dares wins. And we do want that eternal heart, but we want to play the blood bank as well. Oh, this is it. This is the glory situation for us. I want to focus here because I really, really do not want to lose this spirit heart. We have a pretty good chance of getting a deal with the devil. We might only want to take 1 item, but it's possible we want to take 2. And if we take 2... No! That's okay. If we take 2, we're really going to want to have that spirit heart around to protect us. Don't shoot. Sometimes Dr. Fetus is all about knowing when not to shoot. That's 2 Guppy items, 9 lives. Oh, the pact. We gotta do it. We have to. There's just... We need it. And we're going to get that extra eternal heart. We're not going to be able to play the blood bank, but that's okay. Oh, we might be able to play the blood bank a little bit. If we play that judgment. So, again... I don't think too many people would disagree with this decision, but it continues to put us in kind of an interesting spot, doesn't it? I think it does, at least. You know, fuck what you think, okay? I think it puts us in an interesting spot. Our damage continues to get better and better. HP continues to get worse and worse, but we are now... Oh, that spirit heart is so nice. Just like a nice glass of lemonade on a summer day, kind of nice, you know? It's not going to change your life, but it might change your afternoon. And that's valuable, I think, in a world like this. I don't know what that means. Just take it as is. The Merriam-Webster's Dictionary defines a day like this as etc., etc. This is good. We're 1 Guppy item away from being Guppy. I don't really know how Guppy and Dr. Fetus work well together. This is a journey of self-discovery. We're not a girl, not yet a woman on this run, and we're going to figure out, you know, our place in this world with Dr. Fetus and how I fit into it, you know? It's not lost, not yet a 1 run. All I need is Guppy. He turns me into a cat with magnanimous damage. You know, okay, again, not every run, or not every, every run we're learning can be a winner, but not every joke can be a winner. I think, you know, this one's all about being methodical, not letting our negative morale occasionally get the better of us, accepting we're going to get hit from time to time, and just rolling with the punches. We have not been to our shop on this floor, if this is... I believe that's correct. We'll go back for that. There's no way we can't unless we, like, telepills out of the floor by accident. Really gotta watch out for those ricochets. That'll get you. These guys take 2 hits each, even with all the damage upgrades I've gotten. Pardon me? Am I missing something here? You're invincible? Apparently? Yeah, okay, see you later. That sounded like a come-on to some extent. It was not my intention. I'll see you later. Careful. I kind of... What the heck hit me? Oh, probably a bullet I didn't see. I'm digging this run in the sense that it's given me a brand new perspective on Dr. Fetus, which is not necessarily... Oh, it's so good! Not necessarily super positive, but it is what it is. You know, now I'm learning how to deal with this item. And that's what this streak is all about, is the compromise of it all. Oh, okay, so that's a weird one, because it's zany, and potentially great, but also, like, real scary. But I'm gonna take it. Now, after... Oh, but I'm so slow. I don't think I can take it, honestly. I hate to do this, but I think I have to stick with White Pony. I'm just so slow. You know me. You gotta trust me on this one. If I could take it, I would love to. If I thought I could take it and win, I would do it just for style points. But I really don't think that we can justify taking it. It's sort of breaking my heart a little bit, but that's okay. We're not gonna play our judgment. We're too low on money. Fuck the arcade. Let's get out of here. We could have used it with undefined, or sorry, we could have used it with 48-hour energy a few times, but I don't want to get an error room and force myself in this situation. I'm too used to our speed. I've hit like an equilibrium point with it. I'm calibrated towards it. I think this is the right play. I like that we're one-shotting most enemies now. Someone's got to send in a bug report to Ed that hot bombs doesn't work with Dr. Fetus. And in the text of the bug report, please just... Well, okay, actually don't, you know, annoy the shit out of him, right? Like this. He's actually working on the game. But if I sent in the bug report, the text of the bug report would just say, this don't make sense. I wouldn't even bother to use quote-unquote proper grammar because I think it would undermine my position. My Führer. Not like F-U-H. F-U umlaut H-R-E-R. F-U-R-O-R knows no bounds. Thank you for the key. I thought 26 maybe was not enough. 26! If I used a key every day in December, that would only take me to Boxing Day. What am I supposed to do with that? Do Americans know what Boxing... Well, not just Americans. Commonwealth countries as well know what Boxing Day is. Boxing Day is the day after Christmas in former British colonies. I don't know why it's called Boxing Day. I've heard various theories. One is that you're taking boxes back to the store because you got gifts that you don't like. That might just be cheeky, though, and maybe I didn't understand it. Why not? Well, there's a couple of reasons, but still, it's pretty good. Oh, yeah, let's use one of our very precious bombs instead of just shooting it. But anyway. I've also heard that, you know, it's when you're packing your Christmas stuff up into boxes, you know, like if you've got a Christmas tree, like a fake one that you use every year, you're packing it up and you're wrapping paper and stuff like that so you can use it next year. I don't know, man. It's just called Boxing Day. Boxing Day, in Canada, well, okay, let's start with, in most countries that it is celebrated in, it's known for its sales, you know, because it's the day after Christmas, people have money, they're more likely to buy stuff. I think, anyway, even though they just spent a lot of money at Christmas, probably. Ooh, it's alright, we're fine. And also, it's the start of the World Junior Championships, the Canadian under-18 hockey tournament that we watch all the time and gets record viewership and people love it. It's like our college football season. Or, actually, better description, probably our March Madness. I don't know if Mr. Mega helps out our bombs. It certainly makes them bigger. I'm assuming that at the very least it would make the explosion... Oh, that seems pretty great, actually. I'm assuming it makes the explosion size larger at the very least, but it seems like the damage that we were doing there was also awesome, so I'm happy with that. And I will take this as well. We're starting to build up some decent HP, and I really, really feel like it was the right decision to take... or to keep the pony. This is our secret room. Yeah, we're killing things in one hit now. I'm thinking this is a win, and it never really got super uncomfortable, although we started with 1 HP. I shouldn't count it like this run is already over, and I'm not, really, to be honest with you, but I'm just happy that we're in such a nice position damage-wise now, when things were looking, not dire, but just up in the air for quite some time. There we go. Did they explode on contact yet? No, not quite. Just sometimes they look like they have some simultaneity. You know what? We have 58 keys. Judas' tongue might end up working out well for us here. And we gotta have our boss room quickly approaching here. Boss rush is not gonna be on the table for us, and you know what? That is acceptable. And honestly, all things considered, that's not that bad. 48-hour energy. Or the sun. The sun is so much better long term. 48-hour energy could be better if we get like a temporary Book of Revelations or something like that. Like a Book of Revelations we don't really want to keep too long, but I think we're better off with the sun card as kind of like a get out of jail free card. You know, I'll make that compromise. The idea that... Yeah, okay, we've already been to our second secret room. The idea that, you know, we're gonna make some decisions that are not so zany, but for the good of the future of the run, hopefully. Don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump. He jumped. That's alright. We should hot bombs him. Actually, any enemy that can be hot bombs, we should try to hot bombs. But actually, he's almost dead anyway. We can save one of our precious few bombs. Hot bombs, check it and see. You are a vestige from when I was weak. Okay. He just keeps getting better. We don't want that, even with 48-hour energy. Let's head down to the next floor. Feeling good, man. Feeling good on this run. Necropolis 2, this is where shit... Well, this is almost at the point where shit starts to get real. Truth be told, we could have opened both of those locks and barely even noticed, but... better to not. Ah, we killed the... Oh, yep. That's alright. We killed the champion in one hit. That's a really good sign. Even though I got hit there, the fact that we killed the champion in one hit is really, really nice. Our shot speed is so high that it's actually almost... Well, there you go. It's actually almost a little bad. I guess we did get a shot speed upgrade in the form of the safety pin, so this doesn't surprise me. It's really great for our range. And we're firing like crazy. It's really great for our range, but... what's good for the goose is good for the gander, and sometimes the gander doesn't want shots that are this fast because it wants to be able to place them a little bit more effectively, but so be it. We got a couple of different options on that room, that shop. Yeah, that sucked. We could take the Spirit Heart and donate some money. We could just donate some money. We could... I don't really want to do this yet. We could buy the blue map and find our second secret rooms. I kind of like that option. We could, what was the other, there's another blue candle. We could buy blue candle and actually get some use out of that, and I could totally understand how that could be viable. I won't say would necessarily, but I could totally understand that, you know. We would have another, please fly, don't bother me. We would have another way to deal damage that didn't require this incredibly roundabout way of hitting things. That is unusual. I would have killed for a Guppy item there. Oh, we can fly. We should blow up these ones down here. Blackheart? Come on. Come on. That's okay. Sun card's still better here. We gotta find our item room, and maybe there's an arcade as well. There's our arcade. So we can't get into our boss trap room. So this is definitely one of those situations in which I will be doing my damnedest to take every single advantage that's available to us. Come on. Come on. Quick blood bag. You know you want it. I would like for you to do this. This is not the greatest mind control technique. We're gonna blow it up. There are more hearts remaining, but... it's okay. Should be one big room, then item room adjacent? No, I mean, I said should be in my defense, not would be. Great shot. Lucky shot, great shot. Sometimes indistinguishable. That was the worst shot. It hit nothing, not even any of the skulls. Including Joshua Jackson. Try the tower here just to blow up some more of the skulls. Saves us a little time. Well, no, actually, it costs us a great deal of time. Now that I think about it. Whoa! Oh my god! You see that sneaky McGee there? What's up with that? Being a big old jerk about it. I mishandled that room to a degree that I did not even think was possible. Perthrow is really, really, really good. Especially if our... left hand is interesting too. Especially if our... item room ends up being shitty. If it doesn't end up being shitty, I might use the sun card to find a secret room. It seems like kind of a waste, but I want to take Perthrow with me for the deal with the devil chance. Not only could we re-roll a shit item, don't pick up any other hearts though. Not only could we re-roll a shit deal with the devil item, but we could re-roll it into a Guppy item. Pretty valuable. I'm very happy these guys aren't jumping. Oh, there was a tinted rock I didn't notice, but I got it anyway. Alright, HP is good. Infamy is totally fine. Do we take the sun or do we take Perthrow? If we're fighting our boss. Honestly, I think we take Perthrow. And I do think we take the left hand. The Guppy chance is... well, it exists, doesn't it? That's all that I need, basically. Baby, you're all that I want. As long as you turn me into a cat. So, this is not going to be a super popular decision. But let me walk you through this. I'm taking the pentagram, because it's damage. I'm going to reroll Goat Head, because we only have one more deal with the devil anyway. And I'm basically trading this remaining deal with the devil item for the chance at a deal with the devil item, or 3, next time. So, I'm going to use Perthrow, and I'm going to take it. I think I've earned it. I'm very happy with this, whether we become Guppy or not. I realize that I'm a piece of shit who compromised my Dr. Fetus integrity, And I don't care, because this has guaranteed me a win on a run that was looking somewhat suspect. What happened to our red heart there? It looked like something picked it up. So I'm completely okay with this now. Let's donate. You know what? That'll be my penance here. I will donate as much money as the machine will take, which is not very much, because I did take Mom's Knife, but we've skipped a lot of good items lately, so I do not feel bad about this at all. And our damage with Mom's Knife is going to be so good. Now, I will really feel vindicated about the whole not taking Goat Head thing if we get a deal with the devil on the next floor anyway. That would just make it all worthwhile for me. And I do want this. I will take it. I think invincibility is going to be less important than raw HP, and we could trade away this 1 red heart instead of 3 spirit hearts if we get a deal with the devil here. And it's much better to do that late in the game. In the early game, it largely doesn't make much of a difference if you can afford both. In the late game, I think it's extremely important to, if possible, get those red heart deals instead of spirit heart deals, because 3 spirit hearts insulates you against 3 hits, basically, whereas 1 red heart insulates you against 1, or maybe even 0, depending on your perspective. Or you're only safe when you have 0. It does insulate you a little bit. That's not really debatable. Speed down is not relevant because of the fact that I kept the pony. So there were a couple of opportunities, not to say that we would have lost, but there's a couple of opportunities where I think this run could have gone off the rails if we just made one decision differently. If we stuck with Undefined, we would be in probably a less guaranteed position than we're in now, but it might be more exciting. You know, I love Undefined. I'm not going to shit-talk that item or even that, you know, Gwyneth Paltrow sliding doors hypothetical scenario. So I'm happy with the way that this has worked out, particularly because we're going to be pushing it up to 71 in all likelihood here. Well, that sorts things out on this side. Got another pretty fly as well. 48-hour energy, and are you a wizard? We want 48-hour energy just in case we ever use our active effect. I don't think we've used our white pony active effect all game. That's got to be frustrating people like crazy. I apologize. At the same time, I recognize my idiocy, but I have not changed it. Come on, come on. Well, that's good. If every time I yell, come on, it worked out like that, I would continue to do so, no doubt. Luckily, you stopped. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Oh my god, it's working! Every single time. It's actually working out properly. Come on, come on. Well, that one, we already got something out of that one. Don't try your luck. Well, we're at the HP cap. Would really love a deal with the devil here, just to vindicate me somewhat for ignoring Krampus's head. Or not Krampus's head, the goat head. Goat head, god head is one mix-up. Krampus's head is completely different. There's our deal. We're going to get to the HP cap anyway. We might as well take it. And in this case, we're already at the HP cap, so experimental treatment is probably more likely to hurt me than help me. An HP doesn't do anything for us. It's like exactly the same loadout, it looks like. I really appreciate you not being a reroll room. There's a time and a place, and see, I didn't say come on there, and I didn't get any extra benefits out of it. There's a time and a place for those rerolls, and it's always. So I'm glad that we didn't get it there. Well, sometimes you don't have to say come on, I guess. I kind of just want to use 48-hour energy, but I'm thinking, like, you know, that was not very smart. Maybe we find ourselves in a situation where we get, like, again, Book of Revelations or something like that, and we want to be able to use it twice, or Satanic Bible, or Undefined on the chest. Like, if we got Undefined on the chest at this point now, I'd be totally okay with it. As I am most of the time that it shows up. Check our secret room quickly. Whew, let out another... Well, we don't really need that. Let out another deep sigh of relief here. I'm happy. The streak continues, well beyond my wildest expectations, without a doubt. Like, it's actually absurd that it's gone on so long. And this is a portent of me dying. And if I say that it's a portent of me dying, maybe it'll stop it. But I've almost forgotten what losing feels like. It's been a long time since I've lost. on an Isaac run, and I'm starting to lose my connection to that badness, you know? That sense of like, oh shit, people are gonna be real mad about this. I know that when the streak inevitably ends, it'll probably be the angriest people have ever been about a loss. So that pressure keeps me motivated as well, but largely I feel good, you know? I feel like I'm in a rhythm, and I was worried that being away for a week was gonna throw me out of that rhythm. It has not, really. There were a couple of shaky runs, like that hour and 11-minute long run. That was fucked up. But apart from that, just holding steady like, you know, Craig Finn here. We'll head up to the next level and just continue doing what we're doing. As long as we point the pointy end of the knife at things and then hit them, it's easy enough. I just want to take a little itch break here. Foot's a little itchy. You might say, oh, just finish the video, but you ever have an itchy foot, man? That's distracting. I got a lot on my mind right now on this streaky run. Allow me to take a brief foot itching break if you don't mind. Not to say that I'm on the same level of pressure as professional athletes, but they get, you know, timeouts and, you know, days off and, well, I get days off, but anyway. They get timeouts and, you know, intermissions and stuff like that. I'm on the ice here for 45 minutes straight. It's very physically demanding, of course. Loki, you're in for a bad day, man. Oh, this damage is so good. Look at how much damage. I mean, it's not really fair because it's a comparison with Mom's Knife, one of the best damage-dealing items in the game. However, the damage that we're doing with Mom's Knife versus the damage that we were doing with Dr. Fetus is actually kind of disgusting. Like, how bad is Dr. Fetus that just immediately picking up the knife is like you are one-shotting bosses instead of like you are four-shotting like regular enemies. To be fair, we were getting pretty close to one-shotting regular enemies, if not most enemies, already by the end of our tenure with Dr. Fetus, but still. Stupid. Don't give me Dr. Fetus again. I don't want it anytime soon. I don't want that either. We are gonna... You know what? I think I may not drop the left hand. But if I'm not gonna drop the left hand, people are gonna be like, why didn't you just go to the dark rooms? So, I gotta... I've gotta protect myself somehow. But I really want to become Guppy. What are our odds if we take the left hand down to the next floor that we become Guppy? That's not very smart. I'd rather just have more items than becoming Guppy. We'll drop the left hand directly prior to the boss fight. It disappoints me though, because I really thought we had a good shot at it. That's alright, goodbye. And we'll still continue to, almost uninterrupted, we've been holding this 48-hour energy pill, but that's alright. We did a good amount of damage there. Definitely stronger than our Isaac run last time. That was a little bit more risky. Little brimstone or no little brimstone. I mean, there was little brimstone, so yes, little brimstone, but you get the idea. Closing in on a finish here, and I'm just taking you out with the smooth, dulcet tones of Northern Lion FM right now. Coming at you late tonight in the 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. block. I'll just be whispering sibilances to you to lull you into dreamlands. Rotten Baby, good, big fan, okay. Exactly the prediction we predicted has come true here. It's Satanic Bible. Who's that book? Shows up in the best situation. Everyone likes it more than Book of Revelations. Everyone knows it's Satanic Bible. Doesn't really... I can't hit that note, man. What is that, a low E? That's way out of my upper register. Oh, good. It's a battery. Let's just go this way. It looks like it's closer to the boss fight. It's closer to the second secret room anyway, which tends to be closer to the boss fight. That might be some kind of observer bias or what have you, but either way, it works out totally fine. I'm happy with this run, man. We had like a nice little canary in the coal mine thing going on with Dr. Fetus, and then, you know, eventually we came out of it. You know, it's like having your experimental phase in college, but still getting this six-figure job on your way out. You're like, you got the best of both worlds. And nobody likes you for it. Stop rubbing it in. You are dead. You are also soon to be joining the camp of the deceased. To you with failing hands we throw the torch, be yours to hold it high. If ye break face with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies blow in Flanders fields. Well, that's a dark reference. Hey, y'all, you remember World War I? Yeah, that was a great moment for world history, wasn't it? All right, let's finish this run and move along. Cleanse that from our palates. I'm just going to stand right up in here and enjoy the permanent Polaroid invincibility effect. Who dat? Who dat say gonna end the streak? Nobody said that, but still, I will strawman the argument there. That is 70 in a row. Feels good, man. 71 coming up with our random. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.